Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Jenny here. Let's see what the tarot is going to show for you. Urgent messages to hear right now. I'm making these videos mid-February, however, they are timeless. Whenever, wherever, however you need to hear them, you'll hear them. You will be drawn by the video, by the title. So, let's see. I'm going to use my classical tarot deck as usual. Well, I have others, but I like this. It's a little bit smaller, so it's easier with my little hands. No reversals in my deck. As you know, I'm reading intuitively. It's still a collective reading. So let's begin. What is coming? What's brewing? What's approaching? Libras. What do they need to know right now? Universe, please. By the way, since the beginning of February, some mad energies. So brace yourself. I don't know how you felt, but wow, boy, I felt them very, very strong. And I don't know. I'm just like floating in the air. My legs, my hands, my body doesn't really connect with everything else. Very, very, very strange energy, but yes, it's expected. There is massive shifts now, planetary movements till the end of this month, so brace yourself, relax as much as you can. I really felt very low energy vibrations, and I had to have as much sleep, as much rest as I can, even though I'm quite busy. So I don't know how you felt, but this is what I'm dealing with at the moment. What's coming, what's approaching for you, beautiful Libras, is your Five of Pentacles and your Two of Wands. Of course, we'll dive deep and we'll clarify, but a quick recap. Two of Wands is your planning, strategizing card, more or less mentally ready to move on towards something new, but still in a very kind of mental state, planning, strategizing, thinking, looking at the details. It's not a stagnant card, but it's not a movement card. As I said, it's the initial stage, energetically, emotionally, and mentally, that we start building with something into something new. Definitely a new phase, new land, new adventure. So it's a very nice card. And we have the Five of Pentacles, though, which is loss, grief, feeling dissatisfied, abandoned, definitely experienced emotional, can be even financial loss and disappointment. So I believe you have gone, or you're still dealing with it, because it's still in your present energy, but you're definitely deciding and already emotionally and mentally ready to start something new or afresh. You can maybe try to rebuild, restore, fix. Underneath the Tower, I like the Tower. Why? Not usually, the Tower is always about changes, unexpected changes, changes which are definitely triggering you and not leaving you with much room to maneuver and stay in the same state, which is not serving you anymore. So I do like the Tower a lot. Of course, if it's surrounded by heavier cards, it can be a very uncomfortable change, or change that you didn't want maybe to happen. But for me, this card is always with positive developments, because the card itself in its core speaks about forcing you to change what doesn't serve anymore and it wasn't on stable ground and foundations for you. So I don't see how this card can be a negative card. The only negativity is that it comes unexpectedly, that you weren't prepared, or you didn't want this to happen in this specific scenario. However, always the outcome says the same thing, that this is happening because the universe, your guiding angels, whatever beings are supporting you, your high intuition even, is forcing you to move to a better land, let's say. So That's only, it's not the card that came out, it's just in the surrounding energies. So what is in the obstacle for Libras? What is their urgent messages that they need to hear? I said it's not here, but the card came out. However, there is few cards that really fell on the table. I've said in other videos I'm taking up to 2 cards, 4 cards here. I'm going to take them. Again, I'm reading intuitively. This is my channel. Allow me to be creative. So, and by the way, I've always said it in other videos. I read intuitively. Obviously, if I created this channel intuitively, I've been guided to start this. You also, though, have to read me and read the messages intuitively. This channel is created to explore our options, opportunities to grow, to enhance our capabilities, to enhance our high intuition. This channel was not created to play fortune-telling games and to jump into conclusions. Definitely not. We will be exchanging knowledge, we will be exchanging energy, we will be raising our vibrations. This is why this channel is created. So, please use your intuition, use your knowledge. Draw the best you can from whatever comes here in these reads, so you can really benefit from watching them. Okay, so the Tower came. I mean, this is what the universe wants to tell you now. This is the cards that are speaking about what you're struggling with, what's in your obstacle. I already just explained you earlier what the card means, and already this is it. Sudden changes, unexpected changes you will be struggling with. Whether because you're not ready for them, whether because you didn't expect these specific developments, unexpected changes, you can understand why we would feel uneasy. After that, we have the Four of Cups. This is a disappointment card, but more like a childish energy, throwing tantrums, because we're still a little bit stuck on the past which didn't work, i.e. past disappointments, past hurts. Still this energy is lingering in us or around us, and we are unwilling to see what's in front of us, what's approaching, pretty much unwilling to see it. This card doesn't speak that whatever is coming towards you is dissatisfactory for you. It speaks about you not being able to move away from the past disappointments and hurts, and you're fixated on a specific scenario or thing, and you're unwilling to look at the new thing. When we are a little bit stuck onto past disappointments, we are kind of even judgmental or unrealistic when we are looking at the new scenarios. This is how it is. Psychology, we're all human beings. So, plus the ego pushes us very often, not very often, this is the ego's job, right? It pushes us to like be fixated on what we want, how we want it, and this is how this energy becomes a nuisance. Now, this is of course with, as I said, past hurt and disappointment, but look at this. This is unbelievable now. I do not keep reversals in my deck, and I always pre-shuffle and check my deck before I start. I don't shuffle in front of you because I don't want to waste time on that. It doesn't, it's not my thing. So, but this is reversed, right? Let me look at it. Yes, it is reversed. So, next to it, so heartbreak reverse. This means you're healing, you're moving away. Your heart is ready to move away and heal, or you are healing. In your obstacle, though, still feeling stuck, feeling like you cannot move forward, but this is again in our head. So very interesting, because these two cards for me are kind of supporting each other for keeping you stuck. These two cards speak exactly, roughly about the same issue here. And it's in your issues, in your obstacles. You're still fixated on something from the past. Either cannot forgive someone, something, cannot even forgive yourself for certain choices or whatever, and you're unwilling kind of to look at the new things coming towards you. You feel maybe tired, exhausted, and you feel like you cannot do it. You cannot move ahead. However, this card reminds the Eight of Swords that this is only in your head. This person is blindfolded and is thinking that she's surrounded by swords. No genders in tarot, but I'm speaking how the card is depicted. However, there are no swords in front of her, and also she can definitely. Okay, let's say she's. Her hands are tied with rope. She cannot remove the blindfold, but definitely she can make at least a step or test the ground in front of her, and she will understand that she is free to move forward. This is what this card speaks. So, to wrap up, what you will be struggling or you're struggling with already as we start. If you haven't started to struggle with these specific issues, as soon as this video comes to your attention, this is the time when this will start. Another word came into my mind and then it slipped out. As I said, the energies for the last 2 weeks are absolutely mad. I call them hairy spider. It's first hairy. Secondly, it looks like slow or just doing its own thing. They're almost like dead on the wall. However, this spider can jump pretty quick and just spook you out like in a second, right? This is how I feel these energies. But yeah, they will finish very soon. However, the Mercury retrograde is approaching, so we will have to deal with that. I already, the last few videos, feel like my tongue is tied quite often, so forgive me please. You know, we're all humans, we deal with the same things. Okay, so to wrap up, you will be struggling, as I said, with the rapid changes or even the changes that you want to initiate. This tower is not necessarily like something that fell from the sky uncontrolled. Of course, this is what it's usually, but it can be also when you start implementing changes, sometimes you trigger other things to change, and then it can feel a little bit like a domino effect. Yeah, so you'll be struggling with these changes. The scenario or the changes themselves are not going to be expected or maybe willed at this specific time. It is to do with a heartbreak that you're already healing from. You are ready to heal, but you are healing. This is how I feel, overcoming it. However, you're still in a state where you are not feeling that you're ready to move ahead, which though is only in your mind and in your emotions. We will clarify what you need to do, and we'll clarify, is it really like that it's only in your emotions, in your head, or there is some other obstacles, practical obstacles in the 3D that you don't see how to overcome. Yeah, this still can be in your mind, but of course when it's something practical, it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, I just want to say, by the way, that this reading feels like it's very specific and also very important for some of you, or I hope all of you. First of all, because the cards are flowing like a river, and secondly, as you see, they come in kind of groups to really lay the message for you, which I'm very happy about, of course. Let me know how this resonates. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you all, whoever already has joined me on this young channel. I absolutely am ecstatic, and my heart is with you, and thank you, of course. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I am, of course, targeting my 1,000 subscribers now, and then the 100,000. And please, nothing to do with making money. We all want to make money, but I have started this channel with a lot of ideas, thoughts, and a full mission what I need to achieve here. I'm saying that because I got a comment, my first and only negative comment. I know that a lot of people are hurting, and they have to release this hurt and this low vibes and negative vibes somewhere. However, I want to make clear, I have started this path because I am intuitively drawn to start this path. I have been for many years working on myself, on my awakening and self-awakening. It's been a long path. I'm not a spring chicken. It's been a long path. I have overcome a lot of things. A lot of things have happened the last 3 years, and here I am. So, I just want to share and just to make clear, I am on this channel with a mission to do really important work. And I believe, of course, I'm targeting what I need to target as per the YouTube structure, because of course I want to grow and I want to connect with many people so we can do this work. All right, sorry for the rambling, but I had to say it. Okay, now what is in the outcome? My beautiful, gorgeous Libras. 9 of Wands. Another card speaking of being tired and exhausted and really kind of wanting just to stop, just to cease fire, rest a little bit and just see what's happening. However, this card speaks also that definitely you're not giving up or giving in, but you need time out, or you feel like you are now stopping, you won't cease fire. I call it ceasefire because of course this card can speak about long battles, can even be conflicts, work, overworking, overdoing things, trying to resolve certain thing for a long time that has taken a lot of energy away from you, a lot of efforts. So that's in your outcome. Definitely you need time out. Definitely you will feel like you want to move into calmer waters and you want to move away from whatever you were dealing with. And I believe that you've experienced a lot of loss and disappointment, because we already had the 5 of Pentacles, which is in your current energy, not really in the past that much, meaning I feel that it is in the past, but it appears of what's approaching. So for me this speaks about still it's very current, meaning that you still feel this hurt and disappointment and maybe even loneliness or being misunderstood even about certain things. The cards are not clear about whether this is love or career. By the way, I tried to put a new topic about specifically love, few videos, but they really didn't pick up very well and I just left this topic. So I'm back on urgent messages and more collective. And if it's love, it's love. If it's something else, it's something else. I'll see what it comes. But yeah, so let's see now. By the way, underneath you have the 8 of Wands. That's a speedy development, can be communication. In any case, it's very fast. That's in your surrounding area. There will be some changes. There will be some developments. Definitely will be unexpected, but now we had also the speed card, so could be even very quickly approaching. What's within you, please? What's within you, Libras? By the way, at the end I'm going to read from my new shaman, mystical shaman deck. I love it. From my PDF book. I'll draw you a card. Don't go, please. I know most of you are not watching till the end because I receive statistics on YouTube. But please, even if you don't want to listen to every single bit of this video, you can fast forward it, you can download it and just scroll after, fast forward to the end, whatever you want to do. But the oracle messages at the end are really important, and they wrap up the messages beautifully. All the time, at least up to now. What's within you, please? What's within Libras, please, universe? Show us here. What's within Libras? Show us here what they need to know. What they need to know for right at this moment. The urgent messages, please. Come on, universe. Here it is again, 2 cards. The universe wants to deliver important messages, because every single time, I had only one time that one card came out. Again, they're in pairs and quadruples here. Strength and 10 of Wands, unbelievable, so clear. Libras, you have been dealing with heavy burdens. You know your story best. I'm not clear whether it's about work, career, venture, or love, or relationship, connection, family issues. It's not clear. I leave it open. You know your story best. It's been very heavy on you. It feels like you felt on your own, abandoned, with no help. This card speaks about heavy burdens that you've been pushing for a long time, but also this card always speaks to me that you are doing it on your own. There is not a single soul here around this person to help with anything, not even with one wand. Look at him. However, number 10 is the end of the road now, and completion. You are completing, you are completing whatever you needed to complete, or you are at the end of this burden, of these difficulties, of this phase that you've been dealing with on your own without the understanding or help or cooperation from anyone else. This is what it is. And this is because within you, you are very strong. Very strong. This is the Lion card, I call it. I know it's not the Lion card in the Leo card in the tarot, but of course the yellow color and the lion here depicted, of course, it's for Leos as well. In any case, within you is the lion strength and the capability to tame the beast, to maneuver, to strategize. Just you know how to handle the things, and that's why you've handled them up to now. And the cards also are saying that within you is the strength, meaning, yes, you are very tired. It already came up. You're very tired. You even feel like, you do feel like you want to just leave everything. You do feel like it, but you're not going to do it. And within you is the strength. And also the other message is that you're at the end of the road, number 10. Very interesting. I just want to tell you, first of all, we have 2 8s, number 8 card, which is progress, development, going now to the end. And then we have the number 9. Look at this. Interesting. 9 and 10. Yeah? You're at number 9. Practically, because this is in your outcome, but within you is the strength to go to the number 10, to the end. Okay? All right. What's within, by the way, underneath? 8, another 8. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, again, speaks about keep on doing what you're doing. The mastery, the skills, the knowledge that you already have are definitely on point. They've carried you through to this number 8. There is only 2 steps ahead. You know exactly what to do, how to do it. Just keep on. Diligence, diligence, diligence. This is not, it didn't come out, but it's in the surrounding energy. Even though I believe you're at the number 9 now. You're not at 8. You're past 8 now. Number 8. You're very close to the end. Number 10. What is within the person or the situation you're dealing with, or people? Universe, please, for Libras. Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the queen that carries clarity, knowledge, and communication. She can be harsh if someone tries to BS her or is not willing to speak the truth. And she's also only speaking the truth and on to the truth. So it's a very nice energy. It can be a little bit harsh, but I kind of like it because there were a lot of heavy emotions here in this read. So this is a nice sword card. It's actually a nice balance because we had a lot of emotions, I feel like, and disappointments, exhaustion. So this is nice. Either the people or the person you're dealing with is in this state, carrying this, let's speak, let's resolve, let's be truthful, let's look at the truth, or the situation, the energy around you is going to be in this direction. Definitely helpful and supportive to resolve things, to communicate things, to make judgments as well. Of course, King King and Queen of Swords, about judgments and even resolving conflicts through communication. Very nice. And Three of Wands underneath. We had the Two of Wands already. As I said, whatever is approaching now is with you, is the planning already in your head that you want to move ahead. And now in the surrounding energy is the Three of Wands, progressing with it. This is just putting the final details before you actually jump onto the boat and sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. You remember this song? Enya, I think it was. Now I'm singing again. As I said, these 2 weeks have been driving me crazy. I don't know until this is going to go, but I believe what I've read is going to be till the end of the month at least. So let's just have fun with it as much as we can when we have energy, the energy for it. Because I kind of feel extremely drained. As I said, I've felt like I'm floating in the air continuously, like my body is not here. I don't know how you felt, but you can message me and share how you're feeling. Okay, this is quite now nice, very clear, but I'm gonna pull a few clarifications from another deck. Let's do that. I'm going to use my classical shiny deck just to pull quick clarifications, but the cards are so clear. I just wow, this video is getting very long. Let's see now, what is the clarifier here for what's approaching? Five of Pentacles and the progress card. I mean, putting plans into head. Here it is, Ten of Pentacles, your happily ever after, stability, happiness, legacy card. Absolutely amazing. This is what you want. You are clear now what you want, and you're building details, putting everything in motion in your head and in your heart, and actually literally seconds away from making the first step. This is how I feel. Please clarify the obstacles, the sudden changes, the heartbreak, but we are now healing from it, but feeling a bit stuck. Here it is, Five of Cups. I cannot make this up, guys. Look at this, clarifying why you're struggling to just accept changes and just move away and look at what is in front of you. Accept, because you're still stuck a little bit onto the past disappointments. Not that you want to work out this past, but just feeling disappointed, dissatisfied. Look at him, Five of Cups. He's grieving. He is not looking, the Two of Cups upright there, full maybe behind him. He's still looking at these Three Cups in front of him that they are spilled, and just his head is onto the ground. This is the energy. This is why you're struggling. This is not the reality around you. This is your emotional state. So cards are very clear. As I said, we'll clarify, and the cards are going to tell us, and they did. As always, Tarot is amazing medium, and the universe always delivers. Me and the universe always work together. I ask, she delivers. Amazing. Okay, please clarify the outcome. Being exhausted, tired, ceasefire card, can't deal with this anymore, or whatever it is. Clarify why is it here, please, for Libras. Clarify, universe, why this card is here for Libras. Unbelievable. Death and rebirth. You need to let it go now. And let go. The changes are approaching. You are ready for this rebirth, transformation. It's done. The death and rebirth is massive card, major arcana card. It speaks exactly about starting a new phase, transformation that is actually beyond your control to stop. And also, you don't have to really want to stop it because you're ready for it. It's a necessary new change for you. Cannot be clearer than this. Wow, this reading is amazing. Please clarify what's within Libras, the strength and the heavy burdens still pushing. Please clarify. Unbelievable. Oh my God. This reading is shocking me. Wow, Libras. This is very important reading. Wow, I'm just really now thinking how I'm going to title this reading, so it draws more attention, so you guys see it. The clarifier for what's within you, which was the burdens and the strength card, is another tower and the sun. Please, you have to understand, The Sun is very happy card. Is the ultimate happiness, feeling free and like a child. However, it is triggering, or you have to undergo massive changes that are not going to be comfortable. Embrace these changes and be happy about them as much as you can. Yes, I know sometimes we can be very stressed when something unexpected or too many things, too quick, rapid movements are happening, but try to please embrace it and understand. If you are going to watch this video is going to be drawn for you to understand that this is the best thing that can happen for you. Just undergo these changes, calm yourself as much as you can, get out of your emotions and out of your head and away from the low vibes and the grief and the sadness and whatever loss is there. We cannot erase our memory. You never know, maybe in the future they'll have a chip that they can implant and we just forget, but that's not nice at all. It should not happen. Wow, I hope that I'm not alive when these things will be happening. So you just have to, even though I'll be alive in another body, but nevertheless, let's not think about these things. So please understand these changes are a blessing. They are a blessing. Look at this. This is what you need. Embrace the madness, right? Embrace the madness. This is how I feel. Now, I cannot make this up. Another card underneath the deck. You saw me shuffling, right? Another confirmation. You feel exhausted. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely feel exhausted. You want to give it up. You want to just... Yes, but now it's coming, it's moving. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable because it will trigger a lot of changes, but hang in there. Calm, embrace the madness, as I said. Please, one clarifier for what's within the person, people, or situation Libras are dealing with. Please clarify, universe, what's within the person, people, or situation Libras are dealing with. Amazing reading, absolutely amazing reading. 9 of Cups and 2 of Swords and the collaboration card, they all came through, so I'm gonna take them. Within the situation, as I said, it's clarity, clarity, communication, and willing to speak the truth and be only on the truth. Amazing. It's clarified about your wish fulfillment, about collaboration and stability, and whatever you're doing can be connection, can be business, can be work. This is your collaboration, equal give and take card. This is a wish fulfillment, satisfaction, being stable, happy in your whatever you're building there. And the 2 of Swords, a difficult choice to make that you will be struggling with. However, the advice is go within. Nobody from outside or nothing from outside can tell you what the right choice is for you. The only way to go is to tap within, connect with your intuition, calm your mind, calm yourself, and you will see what's the best for you. I cannot be clearer than this. This reading was absolutely on point. I hope that it is for you. Really, please message me, like, subscribe, but please tell me whether this resonated. It's very interesting reading. Let me now pull a card for you from my amazing shaman deck. Look at it. Look, these colors are just stunning. And then I'm gonna read for you from my ebook. Let's start. If a card doesn't want to come on its own, I'll pull one card for you because, of course, I need only one card. 2 cards came. I'm not going to take them, no. But I'm still shuffling just a little bit. Just like it like that. As I said, I always shuffle my decks before I start. But I do like to shuffle during the reading. I don't know why, just energy feels different and it's nicer for me, at least at the moment. All right, let's see what the shaman wants to say to our Libras. What a reading, Libras. And I'm actually quite happy that it's pretty much timeless reading for whenever it finds you. Sometimes, unfortunately, the time-stamped readings, people don't watch them. But we all know now, I'm sure that time is fluid. I'm still myself wrapping my head around this. But that's the truth. In any case, if you say January, if you say February, then in March, people won't watch it and you never know whether these messages were actually for March, but you know. So, all right, enough now. Let's pull one card for you. The Sun! Do I need to even clarify this card? But okay, we will read what it says. Let me just find it. My search here doesn't work. I'm gonna try it again, but it doesn't want to search. But let's try. Don't know. Sometimes, yeah, it doesn't want to. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it and then scroll down to the page. All right. Give me a sec. Here it is somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Gorgeous. Give me a sec. Here it is. I found it. The sun. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive as in its zenith during a scorching summer. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave. Did I not tell you? On point. And savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. Have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only one half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware your shadow. Reveal in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. How beautifully said. Don't you agree? What a reading, Libras. So I'm wishing you fantastic developments and I'm sure you'll handle this brilliantly. The cards said so. They also advised what you have to move away from, what you have to do. So I'll see you very soon. By the way, in the next 1 to 2 weeks roughly, I'll be uploading the March readings. Can you believe it? So message me, tell me what's happening, tell me how this helped or resonated with you. Love you guys, really, really honored to be here. Peace in your mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye. See you soon.